go live. Yeah, and I knew about all that. I know about that noise. I get it out here. But yeah, those blowers. All right, folks, I'm in Louisiana. James P. Madonna's in New Jersey. We're live. It's Fandango Friday. Fandango Friday is back, and he is going to launch us off with an intro.
Fandango Friday is back, man. Hey, look who's here. Thomas Metal 75. How are you feeling?
Cheers, everybody.
How are you feeling lately?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I'm feeling all right.
Now we've got Louisiana, New Jersey, and Massachusetts, and more to come probably. Now, so I'm in Louisiana, and the Northeast versus the South Gulf Coast. Yes, thank goodness it's Friday. Thank you, Claude Diamond. I appreciate you watching. Join up if you'd like. Claude joined before. Now, here's what I got. This is the last of the original party bucket. And I don't know when this hit the market, but I know Rich and Rare hit the market in 91, so it can't be older than.
You're not going to get a Diamondback rattlesnake this time because you only got one left in there.
Right. So we know this is not very old. 3 Floyds. So here it is, Rich and Rare Reserve Peach. I'm going to show a better photo. I'm going to show a better photo when I do the screen share. This is 70 proof. I've never had it in my life. It's Canadian whiskey with natural flavors and caramel color. Bottled by Sazerac Company. No shock there. Frankfort, Kentucky. So that's Buffalo Trace. And it only cost me like 79 cents or something like that. All right. So anyway, I'm going to crack it open. And now James is going to tell us what he's got. If I can pull him over, because
Mr. Goldring is becoming Ming the Merciless, like on Flash Gordon. He's taken over the fermented beverage industry. The old geezer. Okay. When you're attempting to pull me over, excuse me, license and registration. He's going to pull me over. License and registration, please. An insurance card. Insurance. I just shook the broker's hand. He said that was good enough. So anyway, I got.
Whoa.
Hold on.
He'll come on in a few minutes.
Hold on. Claude is blocking my. I got Imperial blended Scotch whiskey, aged 12 years in oak, and they say it many times. 12 years old, 12 years.
Very proud of that number.
12. Aged 12 years in oak, and it was only $20, and you can see how much I drank so far. And
yes.
I will say that this is a pride and joy of Sazerac. It is owned, it is controlled by Sazerac. Let me post it here in the privates.
Oh.
The privates. Whoa! And for hundreds of years, the Scots have been perfecting their distilleries and shipping fine whiskeys around the world. I'll save it for the the education when you go around.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to find a photo of. I found a photo of an older bottle before they bought it. The old bottles from the 60s. I think they came out in 1961. Let's see here.
I mean, I can't
Right
complain
down
with the price and with a 12-year-old blended Scotch whiskey. I mean,
No, and that's the price. That's the normal price. So that's a
Yeah.
good price.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's about that, like, I mean, I was reading the bottles of Glen Silver and Grant's, and they don't really emphasize on the bottle
The age.
that it's 12 years. I mean, they don't mention it at all, and I'm like, 12 years sounds pretty damn good. So for the same price, I might as well get. It kind of has a an interesting wedge shaped bottle like Grant's. Actually, it's better. It's better. It's got more.
Yeah, like cut crystal. Well, let's see what Eric's got.
Yeah, let's see.
Sure. Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by the J Terrio channel of YouTube. I have I also have a Canadian whiskey product. Hello, Michael Stevens from the Crown Royal Company. This is the
Yeah, I
whiskey.
know what you're about.
Yes, you do. This is the whiskey that Jim Murray in his whiskey Bible in 2016 said was the best whiskey of that year. He gave it a 97.5 out of 100 for the product that year. This is the Crown Royal Northern Harvest Rye. Bam.
Oh, I thought that was the bourbon mash. Okay, yeah, that's a really good one. That's about $30 a bottle. Yeah.
I got this for, I think it was $34.99. 45 proof, sorry, 45 alcohol by volume, 90 proof. It is a 90% rye whiskey. I think most places you look, it's at least 5 years old. They don't really mention that on the label.
No, it's no age statement. Yeah, no age statement.
No, but possibly 5 years. And it is a unique whiskey blend crafted from 90% rye mash whiskey. Our Canadian rye grain is planted in the fall, sprouting until it's covered by a blanket of soft winter snow. So it's winter wheat. Or sorry, winter rye.
Yeah, we're going to show the website when we do the screen share. Okay, so
I'll get that out.
So let me put this in the banners.
Nice color.
Of course, 40% alcohol by volume.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
On that website.
And we have.
I'm also sipping the John Croft Ruby Port. That's 20% alcohol by volume.
Ooh, you're going big today.
Yeah, with my Dollar Tree mug, which they haven't had the Fiesta line of plates, bowls, and mugs for a long time.
All right.
My friend who works there is gonna tip me off.
Started coming back here now too. I was thinking about picking up some more glassware.
Yeah, the plates are good. They're nice. They're really heavy, stone or china, whatever you want to call it. And they once in a big while they get the Mexicali Fiesta, design. Right now they got boring plain ones. But anyway, go ahead.
Now here's the caramel coloring, which some people claimed back in 2014. This person on the internet claiming caramel color was going to cause cancer. Not with any evidence, mind you, but some of the companies got just intimidated by it,
Wow.
Yeah, raining. Oh, sorry.
If you guzzle caramel or creme brulee or flan like 24/7,
Yeah.
you're going to get sick. Yeah, I mean, cancer cells, viruses and bacteria love to feed on sugar, and if you have enough of it, but you know, you don't eat that much. Here we go. Rich and Rare.
And here's a photo. There is no Rich and Rare. There's no Rich and Rare website, but here's a photo from the Iowa Liquor Control Board. Iowa has state-owned liquor stores, no private liquor stores. Manufacturer number 1048, which is Sazerac Company. It is a 750 on this photo, and here's another website showing a description of it. Well, here's the photo of it in the big bottle. And it says, a sweet and refreshing vanilla aroma that leads into a well-balanced, medium-bodied peach whiskey. Enjoyed on its own or as the highlight of your cocktail. The Rich and Rare brand dates back to the 1940s. I could not find that. I only went back to 1961, but if this is coming from Sazerac, I guess it's true. And the Toronto distillery Gooderham and Worts. That's true. It is now bottled in the United States under the supervision of world-renowned Canadian whiskey maker Drew Mayfield. Hey, learn how to type, people. All right. So now I'll try to give a description of this thing first in my life. See if it's any good. Okie doke. Let's see. Well, it smells like peaches. They said natural flavor. Smells like peaches. And it smells like Canadian, whiskey, of course. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Cheers.
Flavor. Well, I got to give them credit. Every peach liqueur I've had from Sazerac tastes like actual peaches, not just peach flavor. And they say they use a natural flavor. If you don't like cold, fresh cut peaches, don't drink this. You're gonna hate it.
I love.
If you like peaches, and the flavor of peaches, this could really work. I mean, it's mild. It's not sharp. Doesn't have any harsh flavors. Is it really that different from the Taka peach? Well, it is in a way, because this is using Canadian whiskey. Whereas the Taka uses a vodka base. So with a vodka base, it's a little different overall thing. But kind of a syrupy mouthfeel. It's medium-bodied, maybe high medium. Medium-bodied. It's kind of a semi-sweet finish, maybe a mostly sweet finish. Yeah, if I was looking to drink a peach liqueur, and I wouldn't be looking to do that, but if I was, I would buy it. I would recommend it. I don't know the price point. I know Rich and Rare, the regular standard unflavored whiskey, you can get that for $7.99 at some stores, $7.99. I'd rather drink Rich and Rare without that flavor. But yeah, this is good. The apple was good. This is good. I know they make a cinnamon. There's, who knows? They always coming up with some new concoction. So cheers to Buffalo Trace, Sazerac. You did a good job. I'm going to give it a good score later on, I do believe. Now, James, talk about this Imperial, which I've never had, but I sure would buy.
I'm coming.
I
had to go to the lavatory. Yeah, happy Earth Day to you. That's right. It's Earth Day. We have to toast Earth Day.
Earth Day today or yesterday? It might have been yesterday. I don't know.
Like that. I had to rinse my mouth out well, aside from visiting the porcelain throne, because I don't want the port wine to clash with the Scotch whiskey.
You'll be tasting tonight, all right?
Yeah.
Good morning, Masumi.
Okay, Masumi. Good morning. It is now 11:48 a.m. in Tokyo, Saturday. Good morning, Masumi.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. I brought some Gerber baby food to test with spiked with liquor. No, I'm only kidding.
Oh no!
I had it in the freezer. All
Ooh, the elephant's good.
Claude,
Well-
we're going to add you and Eric do their piece.
Well,
Everybody's going to get their chance. No, Jean-Pierre had some stuff to do this weekend. I'm afraid.
Got you.
yeah, well, they know where to come when you go live, you know. It's
Yeah, I put the link okay.
yeah, well, I'm not, I don't even want to know about the link you put on the comment section because that drove me nuts what happened, you know, but thank you for sending it to me.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, oh, it was really bad. Anyway, 20 bucks, 12 years old, blended Scotch whiskey, Imperial, a very good value. I get the strong aroma of the oak and probably the peat that they use, and it's let me pour it. Mixology. All right, it's there's the color. Oh, he took off. He must have got offended by my Gerber jar.
He'll be back. No,
Anyway,
he might have had
there we
a lot of
go.
times
There
people
we
have
go.
internet connectivity
Anyway, it's a
problems.
light amber. It's a very nice smell, aroma. It has kind of like even a nutty note. Maybe he doesn't like levity in liquor
No, he
reviewing.
they probably had some connectivity problems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He'll be back.
maybe because some people are very robotic with these shows. Disco Roboto.
Yeah, well,
Anyway.
it says the bold history of the British Empire. The British Empire.
Yeah, they tell a nice story. And let me see. I got mine enlarged. Okay. 12-year-old Scotch whiskey blended with only the finest of whiskeys. You know, what else are they gonna say? The worst of whiskeys, right? Patiently aged. Well, yeah, I would say you got to be patient for 12 years. Aged to deliver a complex yet well-rounded experience. Yeah, it is complex. This premium Scotch is artfully crafted and blah blah blah, elegantly presented. Yeah, like my shot glass, elegantly presented. Our imperial 12-year-old Scotch whiskey has this. No, the Gerber. What do we got? Poltergeist here. The Gerber baby flew off the table. That has established new era for a classic spirit. And there's the bottle. It's great. Very smooth. Extremely pleasant.
I'm gonna call them where I can get it around here. They'll tell me.
Mm.
Yeah, very pleasant, the flavor. I mean, usually, you know, a lot of people when they try Scotch, they make a face, not a pleasant face. It's kind of like people who don't like tequila.
No.
But it's good.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it very much.
Good.
Smoothness.
Does it have any like bite to it, or it's pretty smooth? No bad bite. It's pretty smooth.
No bite at all. Nope. It does have like a little bit of an like almond flavor, very slight, but that's probably the blend that they use. But no, absolutely no bite at all. I would say this would be great for mixing in whiskey cocktails and or just drinking ice cold like this, or room temperature. You know, any way you want. I mean, I know there are people out there that are that can afford to buy the single malt Japanese whiskeys for like $360, and they can get the Johnny Walker Blue. And they well, more power to them. But as far as regular folks out there, this is a good value. It's a great bang for the buck, and you could do a lot worse.
The blue's expensive.
You could do a lot. You can do a lot worse. It's good. Imperial.
Oh, you're right. I paid for that. I'd love to try that Imperial. I'd love to try the Glen Silver. I'd love to try that Black Cat from Suriname.
Well, the Black Cat rum is really it's unique. Let's put it that way. It's a strong rum with a strong flavor, but not like syrupy, like Kraken or Blackstrap rum. Yeah, not a strong molasses, but it is good. It is good. It's like a medium amber color. Suriname, the Black Cat, rum, South America. That's good. I don't see the one I had when I went to Venezuela, Margarita Island. It's called Pampero. I've been looking for it. It's really good rum. It has like an image of a Native American from South America on the front, Pampero. And of course,
try that.
Down there it cost me like $2, $2 per bottle. And but I have a sneaky way to get booze home. I wrap all my dirty underwear around each bottle like a burrito, and I cushion it in my suitcase, not my carry-on, suitcase, and that's how I get it all home, regardless. But anyway, yeah, it's good. It's worth trying. I wouldn't even, you know what? This blows away Glen Silver and Grant's. I have to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, it does. It does really. So anyway, cheers to everyone, and you might as well go to Mr. Claude Diamond and see.
Okay. No, well, we're gonna go to Eric and then Claude. So Claude's gonna be.
Oh, Eric didn't show what he.
All right.
Yeah, I am sleeping
currently.
Yeah. Well, let's let Claude show what.
You go right ahead.
You're right. You're
Hello. Did you Justin? You wanted me to intro or go for it?
and then Eric will do his showcase.
Introduction.
We're only 4 people. All right.
4 strong.
Hello, Claude, and tell everyone.
Drag them over.
Hi, how you doing, everybody? My name's Claude Diamond. I'm in beautiful 72 degrees San Diego, California. Originally from New York, New Jersey. And we have a lot of Costco's. They used to be called Price Clubs here. And I found a really great find for a super price that I'm going to talk about today.
Here he is. All right.
It's a Centenario Añejo tequila.
Añejo is extra aged.
Yeah, it's at least 1 year aged, and it's a find. You know, I love find. Don't we all love a good find when we get something super high quality, but we get it for a great price? Don't we love that?
I love it.
And I'm going to talk about this today. And naturally, I can't find it anymore. I even went to a specialty. Tequila is like Budweiser here in San Diego. I mean, there are liquor stores that just have aisles of tequilas. And I got this. It was a special end cap, like I said, in Costco. And I went back there. It was so good. I went back. It's sold out. And it was only like $22 a bottle.
Show that label again. Show that label. Centenario Añejo.
Añejo, right. This is what's interesting about this is it's a blended tequila. And Ron, I gave you the link, so when you want me to talk about it, if you want to show it, there's a link. A really nice web page.
What's the proof? 80.
The proof on this is No, 40%. 40%.
80.
40% alcohol by volume. Very smooth. And I'll talk about this. I think the other fellows are in before me now.
Right. Yes, Eric. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's got the same reading glasses I have. The magnifying from the dollar store. I think, but it's got to be the glass one, not
Oh,
the.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't leave home without it.
Oh man, I tell you. Well, or you can go to video on your smartphone and just spread your fingers and zoom in.
Mhm.
That's another way.
Mhm.
Añejo, they use it in rum too. It just means aged, regardless.
Extra age.
Well, cheers, everybody. I'm going to be looking at the Jim Murray Whiskey Bible's Best Whiskey of 2016. Once again, we have the Northern Harvest Rye from Crown Royal, a 90% rye whiskey. And obviously, it's a Canadian whiskey. It is a blended Canadian whiskey. I think information, if you look hard enough on the internet, comes up with around maybe a 5-year-old aged sort of a product. And they're using winter rye. So rye that was planted in the fall, sprouting until it's covered by a blanket of soft winter snow. Once the snow melts, our rye completes its growth, maturing over spring and summer. All right. They say it should have be a balanced whiskey, extraordinarily smooth with hints of fruit, cloves, and spice. Okay. Well, I will try the whiskey first neat, and then I'll add a little bit of water to it. You probably don't need too much at 45%. In the Glen Cairn glass, we have a really nice light golden copper color. And you can see I guess you can kind of see some of the alcohol legs, maybe just there you go, just a little bit of them. The aroma on the whiskey it's pretty sweet. It's got a vanilla aspect to it. It's got a light cereal grain kind of an aspect to it. I do get the pepperiness from the rye, and I am getting a little bit of like a eucalyptus, kind of a minty complexion in the background to it. It's actually got a really nice peppery spice and a little menthol minty kind of aroma in there too. Cereal grains, that's definitely what I'm reminded with this, with some cinnamon spice as well, and vanilla. It's got a really, it almost reminds me of bourbon in a way where it has the nice sweeter nose on it initially. So I think if you like the sweeter nose mixed in with that peppery sort of a spice from the rye, this nose may in fact do it for you. So let's do a little sampling of the Crown Royal Northern Harvest Rye. Cheers.
I'm drinking that with you, man. It looks so good.
Let's see. Oh yeah. So you get a lot of the peppery, spicy zing. It's got this cooling, almost menthol, minty kind of an aspect from the rye. You definitely get a cinnamon, a baking spice, a cinnamon, a little bit of a clove, a little bit of, well, the vanilla is pretty prominent on this one. I would say the finish and into the back of the throat is pretty peppery spice forward, which is nice. You're getting left with a little bit of the vanilla as it dries. I would say the finish, it's starting to taper off now, but I would say the finish it's a moderately long finish. I'd say it's a medium towards a longer finish, but more on the medium side. It's pretty smooth smoothness. I mean, a lot of people in the whiskey business don't really, or that review whiskey don't really like to use the word smoothness, but it doesn't really have a really big alcohol harsh burn or anything like that. So it is drinking pretty well. I'm going to add a couple of straws and some water here and see if that changes anything about this whiskey. Let's see, we'll do one. And let's do another one. 2 is usually a good place to start. To see if that changes anything about the whiskey itself. Let's see what that does. Did it change the color any? Not too much. Maybe it's a little lighter, but not really. The nose now with the water is definitely more. It's definitely more rye. Definitely more of the rye is jumping out. More of the peppery spice is jumping out. Less of the cereal kind of graininess is jumping out, and more of a toffee caramel, cinnamon roll kind of an aspect is coming out. Maybe a little bit of like a vanilla icing is showing up now with some of the water additions. Again, it's less grainy at this point. I'm not noticing that as much. And yes, more of the spiciness from rye is coming out. Let's try that with the water. Cheers.
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 Oh yeah, definitely. I think the finish is shortened. The finish is definitely shortened at this point. It's more sweet finish, more vanillas in the finish there, but definitely way more of a eucalyptus, that menthol mixed in with the spice from the peppery notes of the rye definitely show up more predominantly. So when you add water, you're getting you're getting way more of a spicy rye note to it. I'm getting it on the tip of the tongue, the spice, and I'm getting more of the evaporation of the alcohol is reminding me of that eucalyptus, that menthol mint there. More of like a vanilla icing cinnamon roll mixed with some baking spices there. So pretty good, I think this one's pretty easily approachable in that 30 to like that $34.99 range. You can't really go wrong. So if you have a preconceived notion on rye whiskey, this is a good economical way to help alleviate any doubts on Canadian whiskey not being able to be good. So very nice. I'm liking it. Cheers.
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 Thank you very much.
Got it.
And y'all notice I did a screen showing the website. So
I was very impressed with how huge the liquor department was in Walmart in northern Baja, somewhere between Ensenada and Tijuana. They have really excellent liquor departments.
They can't keep the stuff in stock. The Walmart by us in San Diego.
Yeah. Yeah, North San Diego part was interesting. They have an Italian neighborhood there somewhere. The marina is very nice, especially when they have events. And you got all the breweries: Alpine, Belching Beaver.
Belching Beaver. All right.
Yeah, Belching Beaver. No good. And then Ballast.
Oh, Ballast is genius.
Ballast.
We have Ballast Point, which makes some phenomenal IPAs and beers. And they have great food too. These breweries, and the food they serve now is just amazing. And also we have Stone Brewing Company, Arrogant Bastard, which is one of my favorite beers. It's a darker beer. It's delicious. We have so many craft breweries now in San Diego. It's amazing.
I think it's the climate attracting people that are into quality food production. Like a friend of mine's son moved out there, and he opened up a company that makes buffalo mozzarella cheese. I mean, there's something about the area. I mean, it's dry heat. There's no mosquitoes. I mean, you know.
As long as you don't talk politics, you're safe. You're okay.
Oh,
like San Francisco?
I would
be
in trouble.
Yeah, I'm in Edgewater now. I'm from Lodi, but I'm in Edgewater.
I used to live in used to live in Opaka, New Jersey.
Hell yeah.
Centenario Añejo Tequila, 750 ml. The bottle is just gorgeous. I mean, if you can see it, it's a ridge bottle. It's just somebody took time and trouble to design this. It's got their little seal on it. The cap with a real cork. It's an actual wooden cap with their logo on it. Looks like it's an angel on it. We have Costco's here. I don't know if Ron, do you have? I don't know if you have those back east down in
Yes,
Louisiana.
there's a Costco. There's a Costco in New Orleans.
Nice.
Yeah. So you go here in California, huge liquor departments, really nice stuff. And I usually get, I go in there for the $4.99 chicken, okay, because it's right down the street from us here. And they had this end cap display, and it was like $21 a bottle of tequila. And I said, well, I love tequila, and this is and usually when they have a special, it's a pretty good value because you're paying that. I think we pay $150 a year membership fee, so they subsidize a lot of the specials they have. So I tried this, and where's my glass here? I was just amazed at the quality of this tequila. I mean, this was not your Jose Cuervo, which is a mixer tequila. Just to be fair, this is a sipping tequila. I've had Patron, gold, silver. I've even had, just to show you guys, I pulled it up here just to show you.
Hornitos? You ever have Hornitos?
I've had Hornitos. Hornitos is good. It's respectable. Oh, there, Ron's got the page up there.
Damn. There you go.
Yeah. It's an old tequila factory. I think it goes back to 1857. They've got a long history, and it's a blended. This I found interesting. It's a blended tequila. I don't know that much about how tequila is made. I know it comes from blue agave, Texas cactus, but I didn't. This is a blended tequila, and just to show you guys just a little on my screen here. This is probably, if you've ever. This is Azul. Mm-hmm. This is if you're any tequila fans out here. This is Clase Azul Reposado. This goes in the liquor store we went to today. The little bottle was $180, and the big bottle, the tall bottle, was $386. Wow. People are very, very serious about tequila, and this is an amazing. I had this once, and it was a religious experience. It was that good. But I'm going to pour a little of this with you guys right now. It's only 4:11 here in San Diego.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
you get the sunset over the Pacific, over the beach, where the sunrise.
We can see the sunset from Coronado, where we are. Coronado Island, which is a beautiful island. The military trains there, the SEALs. Coronado Brewing Company is there. Really great brewing company. They're all over San Diego now, too. If you ever go to San Diego, there's this little island. They even have their own bridge. They even took down the toll booths. There's no toll booths on this gigantic suspension bridge to Coronado. Let's see them do that in New York or New Jersey Port Authority, right? Never.
San Clemente is out there too, somewhere near you.
That's up north. That's up north a little bit, north of Oceanside. Anyway, first thing is just the smell. It's just, you're in for something special. It's not that overpowering, super alcoholic, rough smell. You can smell you can even smell. Can you smell sweetness? If you can, it's coming through on this. It's just got a beautiful nose. So, ¿Dónde está la cuarta de baño? Una cerveza, por favor. Una margarita sin sal. Salud. And for those of you who don't speak Spanish, I just said, the most important thing to people who drink, where's the bathroom?
Right. And well, a very important banner was in this Irish pub. It says, I only drink to make you more interesting.
Jeez.
That was funny.
That's good. That's a good one.
It's one of those, the difference between junk liquor and really fine liquor. You can tell it's like wine or even beer. The first sip, right, Ron? It's can't you tell good stuff just by the first sip?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, and the first sip,
Oh yeah.
it's got a nuttiness. Even there's a slight chocolate taste in there somewhere, very slight. It's very silky, very smooth, very light on the palate. The danger on this is you just want to keep drinking. It's that good. You want to keep doing it. And tequila should be illegal, man. That's how
Watch
good it is.
Watch it.
They might make it, right? The thing about it is it doesn't have that alcohol burn going down. It's smooth. It hits the palate. It's beautiful. It's silky. It's a unique flavor. It tastes like a tequila that should cost $100 in my opinion. And I've had the expensive tequila. Now here's the interesting thing about this Centenario. In price, this is the decent sized bottle, 750 milliliters. It was selling for $21 in Costco. I liked it so much I was going to buy it for my son. He's getting his master's degree in Fort Collins, and he likes tequila. I was going to buy him a bottle, so I went to Bevmo. We have Bevmos out here. It's the only place I could find it because Costco was sold out. You always find something you love, and you go back to the store and they're sold out, right? So I went to the Bevmo, and they had this is what cracks me up. This is when you know you had a good find. I didn't know. The Bevmo, the half-size bottle of this was $34.
Whoa.
Half-size bottle. This big bottle was $21. The half-size was $33, $34. And I mean, that just takes the fun out of the find, right away. And I looked online, and a lot of liquor stores have the big bottle for high 50s and 60s. So
yeah, I've had some deals like that. Oh, here comes the Kansas City Southern Railroad.
Now, Thomas Metal 75. Doesn't the Cholula hot sauce have that really pretty wooden cap on it?
And that you love, and I love Cholula.
Cholula, it's got that brown, that really nice brown with wood grain in it too.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, just
that
like
lady on there.
They've got a new Cholula too, which I love. I love Hasa
Chipotle. Chipotle. That's the one
it's got lime in it. How many of you guys are addicted to all the lime stuff that's coming out now?
The lime stuff.
I love lime. Lime, yeah.
Yeah, they got a Cholula with lime. Old El Paso, the big crunchy tacos are now flavored with lime. I mean, if you like that lime flavor, it's great.
Well, I get the Trader Joe tortillas. I find they're thicker and they have a good flavor. You know how you make crunchy tacos? I saw it in a video. You turn a muffin pan upside down and you take your soft tortilla and just bend it and put it right in the groove, and then you toast it. I guess you cover a skillet or something.
I wish Ron. I wish the Star Trek transporter was working now, so I could send everybody a little shot right now of this stuff. Wouldn't that be great?
Right.
Develop that.
Well, Eric, you have a teleporter device, right?
Me? No.
What? You got all the high-tech stuff going on when you go live,
No, we got Gabriel Celaya for that.
Gabriel Celaya of Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah.
Anyway, just Ron, everybody, just if you love tequila, good tequila. This is not a mixer. This is a sipping tequila. Okay, don't waste it on your margarita, on your 99-cent margarita mix. Okay. This is for people who really want something fine and unique. And if you can find it around that $20 price for the $7.50 bottle, grab it, because that's a find.
Hell yeah!
That was a really good educational review on tequila. I mean,
It's it's easy. It's easy to
Thank you
sell
very
something.
much. Thank you.
You're
very-
welcome.
What do you say?
It's easier to sell something.
Oh, it's easy to say. It's easy to proselytize. It's easy to talk with passion about something that you truly enjoy, and you got it for a great dollar value. It's like what's the one beer? The Smith, the John Adams beer. But help me out, somebody.
Samuel Adams?
Yeah.
And don't they have a $200 or $300 bottle of beer somewhere out there? Has anyone tried that?
They do.
No,
Yeah, the Utopia, the Sam Adams Utopia.
I know they have that guy with the Boston accent who's like really annoying doing a commercial.
the Utopia beer.
Shooting star, shooting star.
Ron, have you ever reviewed that?
No, I never bought it. I'm not paying that much. All right. Well, I'm going to give a score for the Rich Rare Reserve Peach. I like it a lot. I'm not really much for liqueurs, but they did a good job with it. If you like the taste of peach, go for it, baby. You're going to love it. So I'm going to give it. I'm going to score right now. I'm going to go. And it's inexpensive. 94 out of 100. It's an A for core. And as far as tomorrow morning, get ready tomorrow morning at dawn. We got the Glenlivet 12 versus Jura Journey, two single malt Scotch whiskey. Yeah, it's going to be a battle, boy. It's going to be a battle.
That'll be a good one.
And so, yeah, and I'll show you one more thing that I bought today, and nobody's done a review yet. Hopefully, nobody will beat me to it. Watch this. This is Pennsylvania. Watch.
Where does he go? Where does he go when he disappears like that?
I don't know. He goes into another dimension.
The laundry room.
Interdimensional travel. What? Dutch? Oh, your eggnog.
Eggnog in the summer? What?
Amish eggnog.
Strawberry cream liqueur.
Wow.
Oh, cream liqueur. Oh, really?
Wow, never seen that.
It just hit the market in April of 2021.
Huh.
That's the liquor you take on a first date.
Yes.
Well, liquors is the best aphrodisiac for a woman.
Is it really?
Quick story. Can I tell a quick story about aphrodisiacs, Ron?
Yes.
Yeah, real fast.
Yeah.
Real fast. So my wife and I each had a little of this tequila last night, and we went to bed. Don't worry, this is a family story. And we got real comfortable, and all of a sudden I felt a hand underneath me, and I said, "Oh, it's going to be one of those nights." And I said, "Hi, sweetie," and she said, "Are you sitting on the remote control?"
Oh.
Remote control.
I'm sorry.
Rolled over and went straight to bed.
It was no poltergeist either.
Put up them. I thought it was the TV people. Who was it, Carol Ann? It's the TV people. All right. So anyway, what the? Oh,
Wow! Look at that.
what the hell?
Cake. What the?
What the hell? All right.
You want that, James?
Yeah, it reminds me of my jester hat.
Like Carol Ann's sister said, "What's happening?" All right.
Good question.
Anyway,
Yeah.
here's to you, Joe Beth. All right, now James P. Madonna is going to give his score.
I'm gonna, as far as blended crotch whiskeys go, Scotch whiskeys go, I'm gonna give this blended now, not the hoity-toity stuff. 95% out of 100 for blended for blended Scotch whiskeys. Bang.
Well,
for
you know,
bang.
at one time, 100 years ago, blended was the hoity-toity stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
And now everybody's,
Single malting it up.
yeah, single malting it up, right? So, it's a great bang for the buck. I mean, for those that don't want to spend a few hundred, I really can't get over the Japanese single malt whiskeys being so pricey. Every one of them, every one of them.
There are some good deals. There's some good deals in there.
What is that? What is that supermarket? North Point Gonzales. It's a huge Mexican supermarket with a lot of interesting. I mean, it's big. It's either Northgate or North Point Gonzales. They had the hot food section was huge. I mean, the ceviche took up like an entire aisle in a normal supermarket. Just
wow.
Yeah, I was very impressed. And of course, succulents and cacti grow freely outside, and it's a lovely place. You just have to worry about the San Andreas fall. That's all.
Yeah.
That's about it.
All right.
Really.
Well, let's see what Eric says about his. I was eating fancy today. I went to Burger King, so don't be jealous, everybody. All right.
Hell yeah, I like that Impossible Whopper. That's actually pretty good. The Northern Harvest Rye from Crown Royal. So this has been sitting out for a little while in the glass with some water as I was listening to all the other reviews. I am still overall getting the cinnamon roll, vanilla icing element to the nose with the water. Lots of the peppery spice and some of that eucalyptus mint in the background. And that's definitely what I'm getting in the taste. More of that spicy, peppery note, and the eucalyptus mintiness is pretty forward. And it still has, it's still a pretty moderate finish. The water does prolong the finish, definitely. I think this is a good rye whiskey. I think this is a really good rye whiskey if you've never had rye whiskeys before. I think this is very approachable from a United States of America whiskey drinker's standpoint. I think if you do like some sweetness to your whiskeys and you do like the pepperiness, the menthol kind of notes you can get from rye, I think this is a good marriage of both sweet and the rye malt flavors. I think this is a really good hybrid and it's not really that expensive. I will give this a 93 out of 100. I don't think that this is the greatest rye on the planet Earth. I don't think it's the most complex rye whiskey on the planet Earth, but I do think this is a great way to introduce yourself to the flavors that you will expect from rye. And again, if you're an American bourbon style kind of a drinker, you will appreciate that vanilla and the cinnamon and the baking spice element to the whiskey. So not a whole lot of burn, except if you think peppery, spicy rye kind of has a little burn flavor. It gives you a little bit of a spicy burn. But really excellent stuff for the price point. I'm very impressed with the Crown Royal Northern Harvest Rye. 93, very nice product. I like this a lot.
You would recommend it. You would recommend it for $35.
Oh, I recommend this all day long at $35. It is a very good, extremely good value. Very.
He almost had a steal, but he caught himself.
Yeah.
Not a steal, but a good deal. Not a steal, but a good deal.
Yeah,
okay, now, Claude, any promos? You or James, any promos?
No. Would you like me to rate this or give a rating to it?
I'm gonna get to you in a moment. I was asking Eric or James if they had any promos.
Sure. If I'm still available and around and I am free on Wednesday night, we'll do once again on my channel, the Thomas Meadow 75 channel of YouTube. We do the Massachusetts beer reviews 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, we do the Wild Card Wednesday, which is the only admittance fee is a beverage. Bring a wine, a beer, or a spirit, really any adult beverage. Let's have some fun. And all I ask of my program is you are not a douche. Let's have some fun. Cheers.
Don't be a
Any adult
shower.
beverage.
All right, now
water.
Now I'm going to go back to James at the end for his promos because James always does the closeout. So just for time purposes. And Claude, I don't know if Claude's going to start a channel called San Diego Beer Reviews, but he might have promos, but he's going to give a score.
Yeah, actually, I do on Saturdays at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern time. I do something for my clients, but I usually put it open on YouTube. I call it Beer with Claude. And basically, we have a beer and we solve all the problems of the world. It's kind of just a humorous, laughable, fun get together with people. Nothing heavy duty. We talk about food and beer and, like I said, solving all the problems of the world. And the Centenario and Ajo, yes?
The Claude show is when and where? Again?
It is Saturdays. It's on YouTube. It's on 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern time. And you just have to go to YouTube and just put in my name, Claude Diamond, and you'll find me. I'm not hard to find.
Excellent.
It's just the Centenario, if you can get it at a discount warehouse or something in the 20s, low 20s, I'll buy it. It's a value. I'll tell you right now, just in terms of value, I'll give it a A+ 100% if you can get it for $20, the 750 milliliter bottle, because this is a tequila that should sell for at least 2 to 3 times as much money. So we all love a good find once. We all like a bargain once in a while. In terms of flavor and taste, it's a blended tequila. It's very smooth. It's very easy to drink. I'll give it a solid 95.
Okay. You see what I posted down there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And thanks to you, Ron, for hosting this and putting out all that great information and everything like that. You're the man. Yeah, you're the man who turned me on to Natty Daddy.
The natural father. All right.
I coined that term. Don't steal my idea. So you're saying 95 out of 100 on its own merits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
now,
smooth.
James, I can't stay on too much later because I got Dawn Busters tomorrow. But I love that smooth tequila. I love that smooth Canadian whiskey. I love that smooth Scotch. And well, I can tolerate liqueurs. Okay. James is gonna give us promos and then close us out. I appreciate Thomas Metal, James, Claude. I appreciate myself for joining.
The early bird catches the maggot. That's right, Dornbusters. That's how I test mugs out, by the spankability. Anyway, at Lake Apacong, I couldn't find any public boat launches. I think it's all private. It's all private all the way around Lake Apacong, New Jersey. But anyway, I'm going live with my usual show Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Progressive Discussions. It's an open topic show and uncensored open topic. People can talk about just about anything they want. Could be politics, could be religion, could be sports, could be anything, really. It could be food. I love barbecue, and we used to have the gentleman from Michigan, BC, and he used to smoke meats outside, with his huge smoker grill. It was a lot of fun, and we talk about just about everything.
What happened with that? Well, he
he got very offended, and he's pouting right now because I put his head in the middle of the spinning wheel of topics that we use, and the one where he's sleeping like this.
God.
I put him in the middle, and he got really offended, and he's still mad. I mean, then I started putting myself in, at the beginning in the middle of the wheel, thinking, well, if I put myself and I'm willing to laugh at myself, then other people shouldn't get offended by it. But whatever. Now I got the TV evangelist Michael Hilton in the center. So anyway.
Okay.
So anyway, that's about it. And I'm having very soon. I'm having a holistic expert chiropractor and just about everything fitness. A special guest is coming up. He's a very good friend of Jason Cleveland. He's from Eugene, Oregon. I believe it's called. I think it's Alpine Chiropractic or Aspen Chiropractic. I have to double check. It's something like that. But he's done a lot. He has a very fascinating life in the field of fitness, nutrition, and therapy. So I'm going to set up a date, an appointment with him to come on. So Jason can't make it because his daughter has something called T-ball season. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, it's like baseball where they put the little ball on the tee so the children can hit the ball off the tee because they're really young. They're almost like toddlers. They hit the ball off the tee.
Yeah. Well, it's a good game for little kids, badminton, because they have that little feather thing they call a shuttlecock, I think.
Yeah.
Shuttlecock. I like the name of that thing. And they just, boing, boing, and it slowly goes back and forth, slowly.
Yeah. Some people call it the birdie.
The birdie. Yeah. And they come in different styles and different colors. They're not just plastic. Some of them actually have feathers on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I played it. It's fun because, it goes over the net slowly, and or it doesn't have to be a net. It could be something else. Anyway, that's it. Is everybody finished with their promos?
I'm good.
Okay.
Sign us out, man.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Thomas Middleton.
I'm feeling way better. COVID kicked my ass last week. I got better with that magical Pfizer drug. 3 pills, 2 days, or 3 pills 2 times each day for 5 days. It did wonders. I'm
due for my second and hopefully, and I really mean it, final booster coming up this May from Moderna.
Everybody.
All Modernas, the only company that had no complaints. Moderna, the funky called Moderna.
Very good.
All right, here goes.
Here we go.
And if you're around Sunday, you're more than welcome.
Sure. Thank you.
Robert E. Lee. Waiting for the Robert E. Lee. All right. Goodbye, everyone. I mean,
Excellent.
good week.
Thank you for that musical selection. And everyone take care. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you can't be careful, if you can't